Hello and welcome. My name is Philip and this is DayGrid. In this video, we are going to look at how you can set up your class structure for your school. Make sure you've got the right number of classes for each year level and make sure those year levels are configured to match the way you operate in your school in terms of running straight classes or composite classes with the way you mix your year levels. So when you start out, you won't have a class structure set up because every school is different, but we've got some great tools in here to make it really quick and easy to set those classes up so you can be up and running in no time. Something that you should know is that we do have different academic years. So you will create different class structures for both the current academic year and the future academic year. This is primarily there in case you are changing and you're organizing a yard duty roster for term one of next year, for instance, or you're doing the class list creation for next year and you're perhaps trialing running composite classes when this year perhaps didn't run composite classes. So if you're just working for something in this year, you can probably just set up the details in one. But if you're working on something for next year and it has a different structure, you'll want to set up class structure for both current and future academic years. So to get started, really straightforward, just click on Create Classes. This will bring up a modal. You can simply follow the instructions here and set it up really quickly. So you'll define which year you're creating the classes for. I'll select current academic year. Then we select the year level that we're using. Let's go with prep, start at the bottom. And we'll just say how many classes. I'm creating 6 classes. To make things easy, we can automatically generate a naming convention for you. Let's say we just want to go with 3A, 4A, things like that. So 6 classes, here's our naming convention. We can change that later, and I'll just hit save and close. Done. So here we've got 6 classes all set up, Prep A, B, C, D, E, and F. We can set up the next classes in exactly the same way. If you want to create composite year levels, you simply add an additional year, select that year level. So now we're creating classes that use year levels both 1 and 2. We're going to create 6 classes and we'll choose perhaps a slightly different naming convention. Done. Now that's saved it. I press save and continue so that we can quickly go through, add in the rest of our classes. Let's say that we're running 3 and 4 as composites, and I'll hit save and close. So now within just a couple of minutes, we've set up most of the school. The class structures are there. We can edit and change the names if we want to assign them to perhaps teacher initials, or you've got a naming convention that's not one of the standard options. And once we have our teachers set up, if we wanted to assign the teachers in here as well, as to who's teaching what class, we could simply edit the details and assign the teacher. That's all you need to do for your class structure. If you want to do it for the next academic year as well, so you've got those 2 different sets, you can do that. But once you've got your current class structure set up, you're good to go and you can get stuck into those timetables and those yard duty rosters. Okay, thanks for watching. Cheers.